Hi, Nancy Showalter here, again from beautiful Ecuador. And I want to ask you a question today. Today I want to know, are you tired of the rat race? Going to the job every single day, working long hours, whatever you're doing. Maybe you love it, maybe you're earning good money, but do you have your time freedom? Do you have your location freedom? Here I am in beautiful Ecuador. We've lived here now for 10 years. Now we go back to the States quite often during the year, but basically we've been here for 10 years. You can see behind me we have avocado trees. And tomorrow I'll give you a whole tour of our property. But today I just want to tell my story a little bit because people have asked us, why did you move to Ecuador? How did you end up there? And I have to say, well, in the 1990s, last century, I worked for a nonprofit educational organization and I traveled throughout South America to a number of different countries and Latin America, Central America also, and Mexico. So I was on radio, different TV, media, met with groups, did some leadership training, did all kinds of things. So had a wonderful time and I kind of fell in love with South America. And what I used to say is when I went to South America, I'd have to take a nice deep breath and relax because the people are very relaxed here. If you want to know the mañana consciousness, it's here. And I would say, okay, I don't only take one deep breath, I'd have to do that about 5 times. And then when I was really relaxed, then I could fit in and flow with the culture here, which was awesome. So then later, when I wasn't working for that organization anymore, then I told my husband, you know what, why don't we go for a vacation down in South America? Because I think you'd like it, and it's a great place to visit. And Ecuador always had kind of a special vibration and feeling to it for me. And I said, let's just go visit. So we actually found a international business conference and a little tour of the Andes. We're living up here in 8,000 feet high. It's considered right just slightly north of the equator, the actual line. And the weather is like eternal spring. So it goes between 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 80 degrees every day. So at night, the sun goes down, the mountains, it's cool. You put on a jacket, and then during the day, it goes up to the 70s, up to 80. So 12-month growing season. We have all kinds of trees and fruits and vegetable garden and all these different things, which I'll show you later. But for now, we really enjoy our lifestyle of being much more relaxed. And we can work our businesses right here from this beautiful little paradise. So what is it that you can do? You certainly do not have to move out of your home country to have an online business. But businesses are moving online, and that is the future as people are buying online. They're traveling using online. The internet has changed everything. So you have a lot more flexibility in where you live, what you do with your time, and how you can set your own financial income at that point. I was a manager of an inbound call center, and I liked that job. I enjoyed it very much, and I was making decent money. And so, but I didn't have my time freedom, and I didn't have my location freedom. And I'll tell you what I really craved. I craved that village concept, is what I called it. I wanted to be able to walk places. I wanted to walk out my door and be able to go to town and do different things without having to jump into a car. Because back in the States when I was working, everything we were in a car. We had to go to the car to the grocery store. We went to the car to work. We went in a car to visit anybody. If you wanted to go for a walk, you had to go for a walk. You had to leave your job in your break or lunch or whatever and weekends and go for a walk. So I really kind of was tired of driving everywhere. In fact, now we don't even own a car. When we go back to the States, we rent a car. So a lot of freedom that way too. So anyway, when we were going to move here, our friends, a lot of them said, "Oh my gosh, that's such a huge move. What are you going to do if you don't like it?" We said, "Well, we'll do something else if we don't like it." But we actually love it. And amazingly so, we can hardly believe ourselves. We just celebrated 10 years of living in Ecuador. And on one hand, it seems like forever. On the other hand, it is hard to believe that the time has gone that fast. So if you're looking for a change in your life, whether it's moving out of the country, whether it's, I mean, we love the United States, don't get me wrong. We did not leave for that reason. We just love the relaxed lifestyle that we have here and the advantages of the weather. There's really not too many places in the U.S. that you have this kind of weather. And so we're really loving it in that regard. But if you're looking for a change in your life, if you would like to get out of the rat race, or maybe you just want to supplement your income, follow the link below, wealthsystembreakthrough.com, wealthsystembreakthrough.com. And I have a free report for you that'll help get you started so that you can see what is it like, what does it take to have an online business, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So take a moment, get your free report, no obligation, at wealthsystembreakthrough.com. And tomorrow I'll give you a tour of our property so you can see how awesome it is. You have a wonderful day. Don't forget wealthsystembreakthrough.com, get your free report, and give you a start. You take care. Talk tomorrow. Bye-bye.